Is it gonna work? I don't know if it's gonna work over there. It's just kind of sitting there. Connect. How are y'all? Y'all doing okay? Alright, I was trying to figure out why it was not connecting over here. But it does not seem to want to connect. That's okay. I'll put it up later. So how are y'all doing? Y'all doing alright? Y'all had a good day? I've had a weird day. Alright, here we go. Well, first let me show you what we're doing. That would be good, wouldn't it? Alright, so we're going to be doing this. It is a sign and ribbon set. It's got a little bunny. He's in a tub with little eggs in it. And I'm going to show you the ribbons. I was in the middle of cutting them. I was trying to get my camera to connect to Facebook, but it just doesn't want to, so that's okay. How are y'all? I've missed y'all. We had my nephew last week. Okay, here we go. Let me show you ribbons. So we got this really cute one. It's got the little eggs on it. And then we have a bright pink. I love this one. It is a striped and it has, or plaid. It has pink, yellow, purple, blue, white. And then, what am I missing? Oh, the purple. Purple. So those are our ribbons. Now wait to see this mesh. Look at this. Oh, it's so pretty, isn't it? Look. It's got all the same colors. See, look. See that? Cool, right? Okay. Then we have a pink and a green mesh. We're going to put all three. How do I make signs? Sublimation. I use sublimation. I design them and then I have a sublimation printer. I print them out and I heat press them onto the substrate, which is the metal. All right. Here we go. Let's get y'all zoomed down so we can see. I don't know what Bella's doing back there. She's making some noise. Oh, she's cleaning her feet. All right, so this is the pink. Let's see if I can get y'all a better angle here. There we go. All right, and then this one. So this one's going to be Ruffles. This one is going to be Curls. I might have to pull that camera out a little bit so you can see a little better. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's a little better. There we go. Okay. We have our green. This is our little green frame. So we'll open this up. This is one of those tinsel frames. It's probably left over from Christmas, but won't make any difference. Oh, and I got the, I'll show you this. I got the Deco exchange box, and it has a bunny butt in it. So we're going to do that later in the week. Okay. So open all these bottom ones up. Okay. This is a 24-inch frame. Isn't that butt cute? That butt is so cute. All right. There. All right. Let me make sure. Yes, here's mine. So we're going to put Poofs on first. And then we're going to put ruffles and curls, and we're probably even going to put a little bit of the green in with that multicolored one, because we should have some left over. So what I like to do is gather it together to start like that, and you're going to kind of tuck it under a little like that. Okay, then I'm going to take a zip tie. I like to do this. Not everybody does this. I'm probably the only one that does this. I like to start it with a zip tie, because when I come back around, you can't tell where I started. It makes it very clean to me. And I'll trim this off, and it will not show where you started. I'm going to skip this tie until I come back around. So it'll just sit there. Let's put these back here. There we go. Okay. I know it's nice to have a live. Okay, so we're going to go to the first one, then the second one. This is approximately 10 inches. Okay. I'm just too lazy to measure it out on my mat, because I'm just too lazy. I just can't. So I go over 2, right? So these are about 4 inches apart. This is going to be between 8 and 10 inches. And I'm going to go back to that first one and tie it down. It's because I haven't been liveless. I have not been feeling well. So it's just been a minute. Okay. 1, 2. I have been making content though, so. There we go. I'm hoping to go live on Friday too. All right, so 1, 2, back to here. Hi, baby. Thank you. Y'all going to watch your show? Have fun. John and Ross are watching Game of Thrones. This would be the 3rd time John's watched Game of Thrones. I think he likes it a little bit. It is good, but I don't think I want to watch it 3 times. We just finished watching Squid Game. Have y'all watched that? It is hard to watch. It's so brutal. Alrighty. Here we go. So you see I just do the same thing all the way around. There. Okay. All this is going to do is add a little bit of color to the bottom. It's not going to be enough to cover it. Can you see how you can see right through it? So that's kind of the thing with doing the poofs with the 10-inch. Do you? Yeah, we just finished it. I knew they were going to leave us on a cliffhanger. Oh, I was just like, oh no, they're going to leave us on a cliffhanger. Yep, they did. Yeah, the boys and I watched it together. Okay. So, back to where we started. I'm still going to go across the 2. And then when I tie this down, you won't even see where I started. So look, if this wasn't here, you'd have no idea exactly where we started. So that's why I like to use that zip tie. Now I'm going to open. I know. I was a little shocked about that captain though. That was upsetting. Well, I guess I wasn't, but. Okay. So I'm going to take this piece. I'm not going to cut it off. I'm just going to go right up to the top. If you like to go from the top to the bottom, you would do the exact same thing. You would just start on the top and then go to the bottom. I'll use another zip tie, tie this down, just keep it in place. There we go. All right, skip this one just like we did on the bottom. All right, the trick when you're making poofs is to make sure that rough edge is tucked underneath. All right, so that it doesn't kind of stick out and it'll make it go very wobbly. 1, 2. It's not going to matter a whole bunch because we're going to be putting things on top of it. I even have some cute little, I got some eggs from the Dollar Tree. They have the best little eggs. What? What is that? That's weird. Okay. They have the best little eggs. They have a little glitter stuff on them. They're already on a stick. I mean, you just can't beat that. And I have some tulips I thought we'd put in it. Okay. I do the exact same thing on the top that I did on the bottom. There. I got a whole bunch of florals from Festive Creation by Stephanie too. We're going to have to do some fun stuff with that. I'm not going to the sim show. I know. I think this is the first time I'll miss a show in, well, a long time. I don't think Dawn and Susan are going either. At least the last time I talked to them, they weren't. Are you going? I wish I could, but it's just too hard. Got some stuff going on with Mom and Dad, so I don't like to leave them if I don't have to. Alright, so we get back to where we started. Here's where the tie we didn't use is. Yeah, that's what I thought. They aren't either. Okay. There. Now I'm just going to pull this out and trim it off. And we'll take that little piece, flip it around the back, and tie it down. Yeah, my dad really needs a hip replacement and a knee replacement, but he's 92 and if they're not, you know, at 92 they're not going to do it. So we're trying to get him set up with some physical therapy and stuff, and Mom just has her kind of same issues. Alright, now we're going to take this and we're going to cut up what's left. I know, I did too. It's always fun when we all go at the same time. Right? There we go. Okay. You see how they always go stick to each other? So we're just going to do 10 inches. And we'll just get however many we get. If we can get 18, that would be awesome. But if we don't, that's okay too. It wants to curl because it's getting towards the end. Yeah. What kind of sign do you need? Y'all know y'all can get to my sign shop from hardworkingmom.com. So if you're ever unsure, just go there. I also post blogs over there. Yeah. Yeah, I get it. I could use them too, but It's too far to just drive and come back in one day, so that's kind of what stops me. I wish they were just a little bit closer, but then again, I'd probably get in trouble. Okay, so y'all know the, oh, what is that stuff called? The bead grass that everybody is... I did just the poofs, and then we're going to do a ruffle and some curls. That's what we're going to do. The bead grass that everybody's going crazy over. They have always carried that at Sims. As a matter of fact, it's one of their most popular things. And this is why you buy wholesale. So it's like $2.50, I think. Let me show you what the size is like. Whoops, I'm going to trip over myself. See this? This is what you get. If you look anywhere else, it's going to be like $7 for one of these. This is why you buy wholesale. Oh, that's so funny. Well, my dad he's had a stroke, a pretty major one, and he has AFib and a Watchman. So in his case, it's just too dangerous. My mom's had 2 replacements. Not her knees, but her hips. Well, 3 really. She's had both hips replaced and one hip replaced twice. Poor mama. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to get these together and we're going to put them in the wreath like a little bundle. Okay. Lift y'all up just a tad. There. Okay. So we're going to take our pink and make a ruffle. Then we're going to take these 2 and do a curl. And then we're going to put our ribbon in and put the whole thing into the wreath. That way it's just a lot more efficient to get it in there, do it all at once. That's funny. Okay. Do you ever feel like even though you have a big table, your table's never big enough? That's the way I'm feeling right now. I am very lucky. And I appreciate it, too, that they're still here. Huh, wonder what that goes to. Alright, so I'm going to take my tool. I'm just going to tuck under my mesh. Just a tuck to keep any frays back there. Go straight up like this. And the end, I'll just kind of push it in tucked under. Like that. I think so too. They're going to be pretty. Then we're going to take 2 of these. And one of these, let's see how many we ended up with. So we know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have 15. Okay, so we're going to put one in every one on the bottom, and we may not put one on the top. Okay. I know, that's what I love about spring. Alright, so we'll just roll these up. They want to do that anyways, so it's pretty easy to do this part. You could go ahead and put them in one at a time, or you could do like me and do 3 together, like this. And then put them in. Look how cute that is. Alright, and then we'll take our ribbons, find the center, pinch it up, I like to get a little bit of curve under there. That's going to help it when you get it on to get the ribbons to do what you want. Okay, in it goes. Pull the whole thing out. Then we just put it in. Doesn't matter where we start. I tend to start on the bottom. Okay, there we go. Alright, so spread out our ruffle here. And then get these up. And we're probably going to just leave these kind of standing up like this. Okay? Alright, on that tie, I want to kind of tie it so that I have kind of like a circle right there. So that's what I'm going to use to put the sticks in, or the florals, or anything like that. So that's how we're going to do them. So pink. Okay. These will be all the colors of spring. Love it. Mom will like this because it's pastels. Well, and Z. They'll both love this. Okay. So one of this one of this one, and another one of this one. Now see, it's not going to matter if you go ahead and put them in. If you need to put them in while you get the others, it's totally okay. You can just kind of pull it out, put it back in. I try to keep them kind of mixed so that that green is in the middle. All right, and then we're going to go to the other ribbon. Has the little eggs on it with the purple. Yes, she is claiming every wreath I make. I do send some with the housekeeper. She has a bunch of friends that have nonprofit organizations, so I donate some there. But I'm gonna have to walk y'all around my house at some point just so y'all can see how many of those things are in my house. Because yes, she does. Although my nieces were here recently and they took one home. So there you go. I want these to kind of stand up. I made that cow one. And they have a little farm at their house, and they're very into, like, you know, animals, farm animals and whatever. So they came and took cow home. Mom's not really a cow person, so it works out. Yeah, even my floral arrangements are down there. Yep. Did she say she claims it before they're done? Yeah, she pretty much does. That's funny. That's funny, Lori. That's funny. I like that. Yep. Hey, makes her happy. It makes me happy. I'm just glad she likes them. There we go. Yeah, you can contact me about a sign for sure. You can email me at, it's just Lori at hardworkingmom.com. L-O-R-I, Lori. Now, I am tying this pretty tight because I do want everything to kind of stand up like this. Okay. And then I'm just making that little pocket. Pulling out my ribbons and pulling them up. There we go. Oh, did you go to Carolina Pottery? Oh my. That is a very dangerous place. I love that place. The beaded green. The what? Wait, what? Where did I get the beaded green? Are you talking about this? Let me know what you're talking about. I'll be happy to tell you. Are you talking about the frame? That came from Sims Pottery. This, I think, came from Deco Exchange. Beaded grass. It came from Sims Pottery. Sims Pottery. This stuff, yeah. It's, I'll tell you the number too. It's CS14700G. And they have it in a couple of colors. They have like a light green, a dark green, and they have some. I'll be doing Stephanie's kit this week, maybe tomorrow. I just got it in. Yeah, so they have 2 locations. One's in Georgia, one's in North Carolina. And if you get your retail sales, yeah, it's a sign and ribbon set, then you can shop there. And it's a whole lot cheaper than buying retail, I'm just going to tell you. Definitely. If you're going to sell wreaths, then it's definitely worth it. And they have a small minimum. So their minimum is like $75, which, let me tell you, takes that long to rack up. I know, isn't this mesh so pretty? Now the striped one came from Craft Outlet. That's where that one came from. All right. Yeah, I'm sure you've seen all those viral wreaths with the beaded grass. And I see people saying, oh my gosh, that would cost $100 to make. Nope, it wouldn't. Not if you buy it wholesale. But you do have to buy it wholesale or else it will cost hundreds to make. Because, of course, they have to mark it up. You know. All right. Oh, yeah, easily. Have I ever made an Easter swag? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, we could do that with the Deco Exchange box. Y'all want to make it into a swag? We could definitely do that. That'd be fun. How do we do that? Okay. Yeah, it takes nothing to put down $75. I'm not even sure I can get down one aisle without spending $75. Y'all, it is so overwhelming when you first go into this place. Sims, it's like, to me, it's kind of like a dumbed down version of Sam's or Costco, you know, where everything's like in the boxes. Yeah, it's like that. So it's just aisles and aisles of stuff in their boxes. And, you know, the little price on the outside of the box. And then you just go down and pick out what you want and go up. Okay, yeah, I'd be happy to do that. We'll do that. We'll make that into a swag. I love swags. It's one of my favorites. There's some cute ribbon in it too. Oh, and I have the really cute, I have some cute carrots around here somewhere we could put in with it. Hey, some do. Some of the husbands go with their wives and stuff. There we go. I do pull the ruffles against each other each time to keep them up. And the more you get in, the easier it's going to be to keep everything kind of standing up, because it'll start pushing together a little bit. So, yeah. Yeah, you have to have a retail license to go there. Which, if you are making and selling wreaths, is a good idea. Just so you know, if you sell on Etsy or Amazon, then you do not need to collect or remit sales tax, because they are required by law to do that. So when you file your sales tax for having the retail license, you put 0. Do not put your sales because they collect and remit them. You don't. So if you're worried about that, you can just sell on those marketplaces. Shop is also starting to collect taxes. So if you sell on Shopify, you only have to do it if they go through Shopify and not Shop. If they go through Shop, then they collect and remit the taxes. So it's pretty awesome. Makes it a lot easier. Then you just file 0 returns. I know she's already thinking about Candyland. Oh, so King of Christmas wants us to do another Christmas tree. But this time they want us to do Christmas in July. And it has to be done by July 1st. So we're going to have to think of a theme. I got to get a theme so I can start getting stuff together. Gosh, that seems early. But it'll be fun. Right? So what theme should we do? We could do candy cane. We could do, what were the other ones that we talked about, Z? Let's see, we've done Candyland, and we did the woodland one. We could do Grinch. We have to think about it. Hey, Deborah. All right. There we go. Gingerbread. Yeah, we could do gingerbread. We'll have to think about what we want to do. So these are cut at 10 inches. This one is cut at 20. And then that's just like 10-inch poofs. Yeah. There we go. Gingerbread would be cute. It would. I'm so glad you found somewhere you like. It's like the kissing the frog thing, except with jobs. Sometimes you just have to work to find the right one. There we go. All right. Isn't this so pretty? It's even got a little bit of like metallic in it along the lines, like little stripes. It's really cute. So we're only going to put this on the bottom, and then we'll just do the color on the top. Yeah. Now, if you wanted to do enough of the green, you could cut them at 8 inches, and that would probably work. Yep. Yes, she did take pictures of the snow. Tell them how you stayed out there too long and made yourself sick. Silly girl. Oh, we took the boys to this snow tubing place in North Carolina. They had the most fun. So now they want to try skiing or snowboarding. I don't know which one they want to try, but I know they want to try one, so that'll be fun. They had a blast. And it was funny because it was like 60-something degrees. If you look in my bio, you can find a link for this tool. It's called the Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool. You can also go to, they're 10 inches. You can also go to hardworkingmom.com and go to the store link, and you'll see it in there. I'm going to try to get my new CNC machine set up this week. I'm so excited. I have several ideas of things I want to play with. Oh, that's no good. Flooding is terrible. There we go. Yeah. Look how cute that is already. I'm so glad you like the tool. Yeah, we created it because I have fibromyalgia and my hands hurt if I'm doing a lot of the scrunching and stuff. And so this takes that away. I was thinking about making a little organizer that fits all the tools. You know, like all the stuff that you need to make wreaths. Because it drives me crazy. I have like 15 different things, my tools organized. So. Yeah, I experienced a flood when we lived in Georgia. It was horrible. There we go. Peek. Okay. We got 2 left on the bottom. Then we'll start on the top. My dad's had that carpal tunnel surgery. it worked really well for him. He still has a lot of numbness in his hands, but he is 92, so. And the surgery was many years ago. He's an engineer, so he worked a lot with his hands. So, that's what happens when you work with your hands a lot. You know? They get worn out. What's up with that? That's not fair. Okay. All right. Alrighty. This one's nice. It feels like maybe there's some jute in it. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah. It was really bad. It's really bad. My parents got flooded and they had to redo the whole downstairs of their house. It was rough. Businesses were flooded, and I mean like to the top of the building flooded. It was really bad. I don't remember what year it was, but it was a very long time ago. In the 90s, I think. It might have been in the 2000s. I'm not sure. Alright, here we go. So last one on the bottom. There we go. Pull these up, spread them out. Don't worry too much about that ribbon because you're probably going to have to come back and adjust them again. You usually do. It's just kind of the nature of going around because you'll stuck. Hold on, what's it doing here? There we go. Okay, they were kind of sticking together. There. There. Okay. Okay. All right, now we're going to start on the top. Thank you. It's going to be pretty when we get the sign in it. Oh. See, look, I'll show you. See how those colors are just going to really come together well? Alrighty, so let's take a couple of these. That, just tuck that edge under. Straight up. Just keep that one tucked under. One of the reasons I like the tool is because I'm able to adjust the sides. It drives me crazy when the sides get all off. Okay, so then we'll just be doing the two of these. So we're not going to put the green on the top. Okay, so just the two colors. And then our ribbon. Okay. Pull it out. Okay, now, if you have one of these, when you're pulling it out, don't be shy. Pull it out. Like, pull. It's not going to hurt it. It's not going to hurt the mesh, and that's the way you have to get it out. It has a notch in it to keep it from falling out while you're using it. So, if you're having trouble getting it out, it's because you're not pulling hard enough. Just pull it. It's like when you pull things out of a bow maker, you gotta pull. All right. So on the top, we'll have to readjust the bottom a little. Okay. I'm kind of spreading them out a little bit, kind of like an X. Yeah, most flooding does come from hurricanes. That's what ours came from. Okay, so tuck, straight up. See, when I get to the end, see how it's already wanting, it's kind of flipped over. I just push it in just like that. Okay. Alrighty. Okay, so just get that little curl under it in the middle. Pull the whole thing out. And in it goes. So when you're doing a poof wreath, especially if you're doing a 10-inch one, you aren't going to see a whole lot of the poof, but what it does is it sets the base up for you so that you can make it nice and full. And it just kind of gives you a little bit of height. So the color that you use on the bottom, you do want it to coordinate, but you can use a mesh that's not as expensive on the bottom if you're doing the poof. Oh, thank you. So keep that in mind when you're doing something like this where you're doing 3 mesh. You can buy the less expensive mesh to put on the bottom. And if y'all aren't sure about mesh, on my YouTube channel, I have a video on the different types of meshes, like and what they're good for. And I'm going to be doing an updated one because there is some new meshes out. So, I will be doing an updated one. It's in the beginner wreath maker. There's also a video on a bunch of different ways to use 10-inch mesh, and we're going to be doing a 21-inch one very soon. Like, very soon. I just have a couple more to do. Okay. Alright, take our ribbons, fold in half. Oh, was it? I'm so glad that helped you. Yeah, I'm going to probably update that as well because there are some new ways with 10-inch mesh. It's just nice to see them in one place so that you can kind of have a reference guide to go back to. And it has the chapters in it, so you can just go to the part you want to see. Heck, sometimes I reference it. Like, oh, what did I cut that at? I'll go back and pull up that video. Oh, happy anniversary. Somebody has a 40th anniversary. That's great. Hey. Okay. This is going to be a big one. I suspect this will go on our door, especially when I get the stuff on it. And I know I only have one Santa ribbon set right now, but I am getting ready to list some new ones. I just had a bunch going on the last couple weeks. No, we're not going to add the green curl to the top. There's not quite enough. We're like 3 short. So I'm just not going to put it on the top. Whoops, look, I'm putting the ribbon in before my curls. Yeah, so if you want it to last, probably cut it at 8 inches instead of 10. Or you could even do one in like every other if you want to. But I know I'm going to be putting some eggs and some florals in, so I'm just going to skip the top. Okay. There we go. Aw, I'm so sorry. I sure understand that. I feel your pain. Okay. And I am spreading them out. And then spreading out my ribbons here. That one's kind of off a little bit. There we go. Okay. Sometimes they want to go a different direction than I want to go. And so I'll just kind of pull on them and separate them out until I get them to go where I want. Because that ribbon's not in charge, I'm in charge. Sometimes you have to tell it who's in charge. Because it forgets. Okay. Alrighty. Y'all see where I smashed my finger? It's got like a smashed part. I'm sure that'll go away eventually. I don't even know what I smashed it in. I'll be praying for you. I know that's so tough. Oh, I'm so sorry, Susan. That's so hard. Even when you're prepared, you're not prepared. Losing someone is just awful. We're here if you need anything. Okay. There we go. Look how cute that is. glue going here. Okay. Okay. Alrighty. We're almost done with the top. Oh, I'm so sorry, Vera. My grandmother was 99 when she passed. She was 1 month away from her 100th birthday. That's pretty amazing, isn't it? That's a nice long life. But you're never ready. Okay. You okay back there, Bella? Oh. I can't imagine how hard that was. But I'm sure he certainly appreciated that. Okay, here we go. See how when you start to get more of them in, that it starts to get a little tighter and things will start kind of popping up so you can see more of the curls. And the bright pink is the pop. And I did that because there is some bright pink in the eggs. There's a lot of light pink. And I was thinking if I put light pink in here, it might get kind of overshadowed. So that's why we did the bright pink. Oh no. Okay. Whoop. Sometimes they just want to stick together. If it doesn't want to curl under, just make it. This was probably the first one that came off the roll. The further you go into the roll, oh look, there's 3. Let's put all 3. Might as well. Yeah, this is my Deco Mesh Ruffle Tool. Oh, YouTube, you're a pain in the tail. Okay, there we go. here it is. This is the last one. Then we'll kind of straighten the ribbons on the bottom a little. And we'll put our sign on and some cute stuff in it. Oh yeah, that's cute. We'll definitely have to kind of adjust the ribbons a little. Okay, you just kind of pull them up and let them stand up. This. There we go. All right, and then we'll do the bottom. Okay, so the bottom will naturally get squashed. So just kind of go back through and kind of pull them up again. Like this. I do kind of try to make them crisscross from each other. Okay. I don't know if I said this, but the ribbons are cut at 12 inches. This one's a little bit short. There we go. There. Woo, look how full that is. There we go. Look how cute. That's so cute. All right, let's get our sign in. Okay. So I'm just going to punch a hole at the bottom and the top. This is just a metal hole punch. You can get these right on Amazon. And let's see, did I put my wire in here? Yeah, I did. Okay. So just 26 gauge wire. I use about 20 inches or so. Oh, that's funny you asked that and I just said it. I didn't even see that. Ooh, yep, 12 inches. The curls are 10 inches, the ruffles are 20, and then there's, then it's just poofs on the bottom. Thank you. All right, so we just put our wire through. I like to kind of double it up and then twist it right at the sign. There we go. All right. There. Okay. And this is going to create a nice little pocket to put this in. See that? There. Okay, so we'll get one of our weaving needles. It's just a plastic weaving needle. Okay, we're going to load it on. Go right down through the mesh so you can push it right down through the mesh. See, there it is. And then I just twist it around the frame. Oh my gosh, I love king cake. They're so good. Don't get me started on those. I could eat the whole thing. Okay. Have y'all ever had a king cake? Oh. It's Damon's fault. I got hooked on those things. Okay. It's like a cake. It has like, you can get it with different things in the middle, but the traditional king cake comes with a little like plastic baby in the middle, and whoever finds the baby is supposed to have good luck that year, or something along those lines. See, there it is. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I lost hold of it. It's really yummy. It's got all kinds of icing, and it's just entirely too good. And it probably has 10,000 calories because that's what it tastes like. You would be obsessed with it, just like me. Okay. There we go. Make sure we got this in the middle. Yay! That is so cute. All right, now I have these little cute eggs from the Dollar Tree. I love the Dollar Tree eggs. Is that what it is? I did not know that. How did I not know that? I got some big ones and some medium ones. Oh, it's so yummy. It's fun too. Okay. Alright, so I'm just going to cut most of it off. I don't need a lot. Dip it in some glue, and remember that little point we made? We're just going to put it right in there. We'll just kind of spread these around. These are just like the skewers we use all the time. You could even save, you know, what's left. And you can use these in arrangements because they already have the stick on them. Just saves a little time, and they're cute. And honestly, for $1.25, by the time you buy the supplies and stuff, you probably wouldn't be saving much. All right. You already done, Ross? That was quick. Okay. Now I'm just going to kind of put some around. I want to put some on the bottom there, some on the top. See, it's got the cute little colors. That one has pink and purple. This has a little orange in it. There's that little thing. So what it's gluing to is that tinsel tie. So that's why I make the little place. I got some yellow here. There. Oh, that's cute. Right in there. Just give it a little bit more personality. There. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's do this one here. Okay, and then maybe one more on the bottom, like here. Okay. These tulips also come from Sims. These are my favorite. They are far superior to the ones at Michael's. I'm just going to tell you. The color's better. They're on there better. They don't fall off the stem. They have these nice leaves. And I actually like these leaves. Usually, I hate leaves. But I like these. So let's put a few of these in. You can push it up. So, you know, this is the difference between, you know, getting one that's really nice. And they're really not much more than the ones at Michael's. Okay, this is CS 21544 pink. Okay. There we go. And they come in all different colors. But these are one of my favorite things I get every year. I get the big grass every year. I get the tulips every year. There's some others that I get every year. The big grass by far is my favorite. Well, I know you're there. What is it? Because I'm not paying attention to you. I see you, baby. Yeah, I see you. Hi. She's talking to me back here. Okay. I usually pull or have one leaf on one side, one leaf on the other side. Just kind of spread it out a little. But I love the colors. They're saturated. They're just nice. Okay. Usually what I do is make a little hook like that, and it makes it easier to get it in there and stay. Okay. Then I'll kind of go. Put a little bit in here and there. Okay. There we go. Alright. Would be really pretty if there was blue too. I don't have blue, but boy, that would be pretty. Or purple. Yeah, it's got the Mardi Gras colors on it. You know, the purple and the green. See, aren't these leaves fun? They're just so, I don't know, they're really great. They look very natural to me, which a lot of the florals, the leaves are the things that give it away. I don't know why, but they have more trouble, I think, with floral greenery than they do with the florals. So, yeah. There we go. There we go. Right in here. So yeah, just hook it into that tinsel. Those little tinsel ties. Okay. Okay. There. And that's good. Oh, there's one more. Ah, perfect. We have one left. Well, we have two left, but I think that's good. I think these are like $2 and something as well. Look at that. All right, let's take a look at it. Alrighty, here we go. I have to look to see what the top is. There we go. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, I like that. You could add... Oh, you'll have to email me or just message me through TikTok. Isn't that pretty? I think that came out really pretty. Alright, y'all want to do the bow? Let's do a quick bow. Woo! Y'all, it gets so hot in here with these lights. It's like, it is so hot. Okay. Let's get our little bow maker out. Let's get back down. I like it too. I got the cutest little, I have to show y'all this. I got the cutest little bunny couple. I'm going to do a a wreath with in my design group. Look at this. Look how cute they are. Aren't they cute? I just can't stand it. They're so cute. Alright. Now, let's do a bow. Alright. Start with the pink on the bottom. I think we'll do a spider bow. Let's do a spider bow. Where's the... Oh, it's all there. Okay. Alright, so a spider bow is a 3-loop bow. And what you do is you vary the side that you have your tails on. So small tail, like 7 inches. Okay. I twist in the middle. I'm going to go out to the 6-inch. I go down sideways and then I twist. You're only twisting half a turn. You're just getting the bottom up, essentially. Okay, again, 6 inches. All right, and again. There we go. Hi. Okay. Trim it off. Okay, dovetail it. So you can see how the tails are on the same side. So there's 1 loop with 2 tails. Now you want to do it the other side. The easiest way to do it is to pick your bow maker up and flip it. I have some extra and we'll put that kind of towards the top and make an extra tail. Do an extra tail. I'm going to put this one next. Okay, so shorter tail. Okay, 6-inch. Now I'll just kind of measure to the loops I have. So it ends up kind of evening out, right? So you'll have 2 on one side with 1 loop in the middle. So there'll be 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. Did I do 1 loop too many? Yes, I did. I'm just going along. There we go. So again, we're going to save this. All right. All right, now I want to do this one. Pick it up, flip it again. I know, see, I am not the only one that likes that king cake. I might have to order one of those. Oh my gosh, I love those things. Okay. So 3 loops, 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're going to take our extra pieces and I'm going to do about 14 inches and I'll dovetail it. So I just pick it up, fold it over, cut towards that wired edge. And then I'm just going to put that in the middle. So it's just essentially going to give me an extra leg tail. Oh. Mama is claiming the one with the 2 bunnies, which is really funny because you know she's going to claim them all anyways. All right. And this one. So it brings the colors back up to the top and it just gives it more little legs, tails. There we go. Okay, and then we'll flip it. So I put all those in before I flipped it, so that way I wouldn't get lost. Okay, again, small tail. So 1, 2, and 3. These bows are especially great for things like centerpieces because, you know, you can sit them in the middle and kind of pull all the tails up. It's awesome. like that now. Okay, so we'll get a zip tie. Just go under one side, get it started, pull it out. Grab a pipe cleaner. I'm going to hold it while I slide this around the back. Now, the trick to good bows is to make sure you're staying in that indentation the bow maker made. That is going to make sure that your loops stay the size you made them. Okay. Another great trick is to lay it down on the table and pull your tails and your ribbons out. Okay. Making sure you have them going on the correct side. There. Okay. It really does help a lot too if you go ahead and pull your loops where you want them to be, and it's going to make fluffing a little bit easier. There. Okay. So now just hold it by all the stuff in the back. And when you're doing fluffing, if you're new at it, do one side then the other. Don't go back and forth, you'll get lost. It's really easy to get lost, especially if you have a large bow. This one's not large, but if you get a large bow, man, you can really get lost. That's what I saw the most when we were at the retreats and people were struggling with their bow. It generally was that they just, wait, this one needs to go on this side. They had just gotten lost where they were fluffing. So, definitely easy to do. There, you see how it makes it nice and round? Just makes a nice round bow. It's also great for swags too, because it sits there and you can kind of push all the stuff up. It's awesome. All right, that was fun. And you know what? I don't even have to edit the video. Okay. Now we got our wreath and our bow. There's the bow, and there's the wreath. So if you wanted to put it on, you could put it down here like this. We generally put ours on our mailbox, or we have a rocking chair out in the front. We put one on that. Anything like that. Stairway. Alright, this is fun. Alright, so we still need to do the box from Deco Exchange and the wreath from Stephanie. So hopefully tomorrow I will have enough energy to come on and we'll do it again. For sure. I had a whopping headache today too, but luckily it passed in time, so. Alright. Thank y'all so much for watching. And hopefully I'll see y'all tomorrow. Alright, y'all have a great night. Thanks, y'all. Make sure to like and subscribe and follow. Alright, bye y'all.